Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Old to New with Dolly and myself. Now, this is where we take an old magazine and we scrap lift an older layout, bring in some new papers, do some new embellishments, use some old products, and this has really helped me get in the groove of scrapbooking again. But this layout still took me probably 3 days to do off and off and on. So you see me here. I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I am using up a lot of my scraps. I have maybe 4 sheets of paper left and my scraps. I'm not for sure. I know I have another week left in May. So we will see if I get any extra layouts. Okay, so I'm using the same magazine. Look at this adorable layout. Now I don't have it, Kim. I'll try and remember to put it down below. I wish I had all the paper that she used. I just think it's so pretty. The tone on tone blue and it's a boy layout. Now I am going to use a little bit of this paper here. I'm going to cut off maybe 2 inches. So it'll be 10 by something. And I think instead of getting my little flap out, I just cut off like 3 inches or 4 inches. I'm not for sure. I'm trying to decide. I want to make it a little bit bigger to go across the whole background paper. I did pull out that coral pinkish color cardstock. I thought it went really well with this paper. In the sketch, it has little scalloped half circles along the side. So I am punching some out. Hopefully that'll be enough. All right, and then I'm going to distress my papers and the circles with mocha ink. I want to flip over the lid and realize that my sponge I made a mess on my lid, so I didn't want to flip it over and get it all over like I always do. All right. I think I leave a lot of this in, and I'm not a really good editor. Like, the way I edit and crop a piece out of my video is I hit pause and then I come back and it's done. So yeah, it looks like I did. I went ahead and did the scallop circles, and I'm going to try to make sure the stripes are going across there instead of some upside down. If I get them all pushed in there even. This layout kind of reminds me of an old page maps or Laura Whitaker's sketches. So the magazine I'm using is from 2011. There's tons of ideas in this book, and I just love it. I will try and put that layout up in the corner. I usually do it before I start my voiceover, but I will make sure I do that before I end the video. So here I am bringing in some yellow. Yellow's not my favorite color, but it's a scrap piece, and it's the only color that I have that will go with this paper and not be too far off. All right, so I kind of got the same concept. I'm using 2 strips of paper just because they were in my scraps. Okay, I am using these big chipboard from Hot Off the Press. and I'm going to leave them white today. It's gonna serve as my big title, like they have. I think they're using a chipboard title too. I thought about using these, and then when I cut it out and laid it on there, the yellow was just too golden yellow than the soft yellow. So I end up not using that even after I cut it. Isn't that how it goes? All right, get those pieces glued on there. Now, again, I do not have a photo. I need to plan my kits around my photos. That way I could start scrapping photos again. I just been throwing paper together and then worrying about what will match it when I do a layout. I need to do my daughter Amanda's wedding album. But her colors were like a navy blue, and it was just really elegant. I think I have the photo on my Facebook group or on my Facebook page. I've been really having a hard time trying to find stuff to match her wedding, so that's why I haven't scrapped them. I've thought about using this flower piece, but I don't think just can't find the right spot for it, so it just wasn't made for this layout. I do have some flowers that I fussy cut out of a paper. This little piece, I don't have the layout in front of me, but I thought it matched the blue, so. And I'm kind of layering the flowers up. I do bring in a couple rainbows that I have on the side there. Get that tucked in. It's just, I don't know. Just can't decide where I want that darn flower. So let's just start up top here. And I am inking my flowers just to kind of go along with the mood and feel of my whole layout. I am sitting out on my porch. I thought I would sit out here so you will hear birds singing in the background. I just think that's so refreshing. When I listen to Becky's channel, sometimes I'll hear the birds in her background too. It's been pretty chilly here in Illinois. It was like 61 yesterday, and let's see, what is it out now? It is 46 outside. It's pretty chilly. All right, so, okay, I have those rainbows, and I don't know where I went, but, this little piece I have right now, I lost it, and it had fell on the floor, so that's what I was doing. So I like that little rainbow, and of course, I can't put a boy on this, layout, but I have 2 granddaughters that I can put on here, or a photo of myself. I'm tucking these little twigs in. I wanted to show you my new stamp set that I purchased, and I'm going to use the heart, and I thought about I want to do some background stamping, and I always remember my stamping after I get my paper on. But I'm just going to stamp a few hearts just around my page, just to kind of add some detail. I also bring in another stamp, and I pull off the little heart that gets that doodly one there. I pull off this tiny heart, and it's so cute. I just stamped a couple next to the large heart. All right, there's my stamping. I need another rainbow up to this cluster. And I realize I do only have 2 clusters, but I'm okay with that. I think it looks really good. Okay, so I went ahead and cut some strips out of white daisy cardstock and to put my journaling on here. And I went ahead and distressed it with mocha ink. And now I'm just going to glue 3 of these on here like they... Excuse me. So I really like that. All right, I'm going to use these enamel dots. And scatter them around. Try and see if any of those match. All right, that is it. I'm going to splatter with my gold color shine. And I want to thank you so much for coming. Don't forget, go check out Dolly's channel and see what magazine and layout she is scrap lifting. Thank you so much for coming to watch my channel. I really appreciate it. Bye.